Hi, everybody. Hi, how you doing? My name is Dr. Faro. I know it's been a little bit of time. Welcome to Nehemiah African Projects. I'm your host. I would like to go over a really great opportunity that has come up to invest in Zimbabwe. Again, this audience is for the entire African diaspora. So whether you are based in the US, the UK, wherever you are in the world, this is really for you. And you do not have to be from Zimbabwe to capitalize on this opportunity. So I did have the wonderful opportunity to chat with one of the co-owners of Velda Estates, and they really presented an amazing opportunity. I met them earlier this year, and they are working on their Velda Estates. It's called a Phase One Spitzkop Gardens community. It's a gated community. Wonderful developments that are going on there. And the neat thing about this opportunity, why I am sharing it, I'm eager to share it with family and friends and everyone in my network, is because I'm an investor. My husband and I are investors, and we've seen where there's a lot of different developers out there. We are always attracted to new builds because a lot of times you can negotiate a lot of terms, but sometimes it's still a little bit stringent on how much deposit you can put down to secure your spot. And then the main thing is they usually offer payment plans. So the neat thing about this is Velda State has been offering really flexible payment terms. If we compare across a lot of developers that we've come across, I would have to admit that I think they are the most flexible for investor, whether you're back home or whether you're in the diaspora. And it's even easier, honestly, if you are in the diaspora. So this is for you. This video is for you. Um, what Velda Estates has going on is you can purchase a stand, whether it's 300 square meters, I think up to 500 in the Spitzkop Garden community. And that was such a huge success. I mean, I first heard about it, I think it was beginning of March. And folks, it's completely sold out. But I'm still sharing this opportunity because of how flexible the terms are. And so that was their phase one estate. And the good news is they still have phase two. Okay. So I'm not going to bring you an opportunity that's just sold out and you're going to be like, why are you telling us about this? The reason why I'm emphasizing again those flexible terms, so they allow you to put down a deposit anywhere. For the first phase, it was, I think, up to 30% that they were asking. And then they would give you up to, like, I think it was 18 months payment plan to pay that off. So that phase one is completely sold out. I mean, it's not typical for a developer to sell out that quickly. So that is another sign of like a really good investment opportunity. They're delivering on what they ask for, and they're really kind of like from what I've observed, again, this is my opinion, they kind of provide an all-inclusive management solution. So you don't have to worry about, I need to go fly to Zimbabwe, Harare specifically, and go see how things are going. Now, you can certainly do that if you want. They have an online platform where you can make your payments and you can see all. And so you pay for the stand, and that's your deposit. And then the 18 months I was talking about in phase one, that was to pay off your stand. Okay. And so once you have finished paying off your stand, you go at your own pace. You send, so let's say you want to send now, 5,000. They will tell you, okay, 5,000 is going to do X amount of progress on your uh, on your actual construction. So they manage that construction for you with a subcontractor, which gives you peace of mind that, okay, I'm not really stressed that I'm gonna have to send like 30 grand or 20 grand or something unattainable for your budget. This is completely flexible terms, and you don't find this flexibility often, which is why I'm sharing this opportunity. So again, that was phase one. Phase one is completely sold out, and They are now on to phase 2. So phase 1 was called their Spitzko Gardens. Phase 2 is Christopher News, which is their new development, which is actually like almost right across the street. I think it's less than 10 minutes from Spitzko Garden. And it's the same kind of thing, except for you put your deposit 30% down, and then it is 12 months to pay the remaining balance of the stand, okay, not the construction cost. So your typical construction cost could be anywhere between 60 to 70, 40 to 60,000, depending on how big the stand that you got. For like a typical 300 square meter stand, could be your deposit could be like, let's say 24 grand. And so maybe you put 30% down and you pay 12 months for the remaining. And then after that, the payments that you're sending for the construction, which could be 40 to 50 grand, that is at your own pace. Guys, this is a golden opportunity. I really do encourage you all to reach out. We're going to put a link in the description. If you want to be on the wait list for phase 2, feel free to reach out. Again, the value in this is not only the new building of like, you could literally have a 3-bedroom house, 2 bath, paid off cash, no loan, no mortgage, but the flexibility in terms of paying it is really, really unique. So I want you guys to check out some of these videos. Go ahead and check out, we'll put a clip there for an update on the Spitzko, just to see what they've done so far. Each individual investor begins to start construction at their own pace, but all the land is completely sold out on this next video. And then the second video is going to be, you'll hear from the founder yourself, one of the founders, co-owners, where again, he'll go over the flexible terms and 10 reasons why you should invest. I'm not here to try to sell you. I just want to share the opportunity with my people, okay? So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Again, this is Nehemiah African Projects. We hope to bring you more opportunities like this. I will give you a heads up. It's going to be a little bit while until you see me, because I am out and about doing investing activities. And you may see me around maybe, let's say, August of 2026, and we'll continue this journey together. But in the meantime, check out this opportunity. Thank you, everybody.
Here are 10 reasons why you should buy a stand from Velda Estates at our new Christopher Muse gated community. Reason number 1 is the location. Christopher Muse is located just 2 minutes away from our Spitzko Gardens development, which is just 20 minutes from the center of town along Bulawayo Road on your way to Norton. Reason number 2, all our buyers at Christopher Muse will be able to get title deeds as soon as we get our certificate of compliance. Reason number 3, we are offering generous interest-free payment terms to all our buyers, just like we did at Spitzko Gardens. And number 4, it will be a gated community also, because we understand that security and safety are of paramount importance to all our buyers. Reason number 5, Christopher Muse is a small community with perfect stand sizes. Our stands range in size from 300 square meters to about 500 square meters. And number 6, magnificent home designs. We've selected incredible, modern, gorgeous, and yet cost-effective home designs for you to choose from. Our buyers will be able to buy a stand for between $20,000 and $30,000 and build a house for between $40,000 and $60,000 in an amazing sought-after community. And number 7, buying now will give you fantastic returns on your investment. Our buyers at Spitzkop Gardens that bought before we even started to service our stands have today seen their value of their stands increase by over 60% simply because they decided to buy early. Our stands will never be cheaper than they are today. Reason number 8, fast development time is expected. Because of our experience with Spitzkop Gardens, we know we'll be able to service our stands at Christopher Muse faster and more efficiently, and we expect to be completely done with servicing before Christmas 2026. And reason number 9, infrastructure. We're going to take care of all the required infrastructure, from your sewer and your biodigester, from your water infrastructure that includes us putting in boreholes that will supply every single stand with water, and the fully tarred roads like we did at Spitzkop Gardens. We will also build a gorgeous perimeter fence and professionally install the electricity infrastructure that our residents will be able to rely on. And finally, reason number 10, Velda Estates' attention to detail. This attention to detail is what set us apart at Spitzkop Gardens. No shortcuts and no rushing to finish the job. You'll be as proud to own a stand at Christopher Muse as our buyers at Spitzkop Gardens are. So call us now to reserve your stand. Rongeka, Velda Estates.